spoiled brat refuses to listen to grandpa and shocks a stranger in the parking lot. Going to the grocery store with small children is often a hit or miss kind of thing. There are some days when a child's incredibly well behaved. There are other days when they are impossible to keep under control. There are some parents who are very calm when their child has a temper tantrum in the store. And there are some who lose their patience easily. Well, this is the story of a day that a spoiled brat refused to listen to his grandpa. What he does in the parking lot shocks a stranger. A man was at the supermarket with his 3-year-old grandson who was behaving very badly. The man was trying to shop for everything on his list and the boy was crying and screaming the entire time. When they went down the sweets aisle, the little boy was screaming because he wanted chocolate and the man went down the cereal aisle. The boy screamed because he wanted every kind of sugary cereal he saw on the shelf. When his grandfather told him that he could not have the cereal, the boy became angrier and continued with his temper tantrum. He did this aisle after aisle after aisle. The little boy's grandfather acted in a way that most people couldn't believe. There was a woman going up and down the same aisles as the man and his grandson, and she was shocked by the way the man responded to his grandson's temper tantrums as the man was walking around with his grandson. He said, "Easy, William, we won't be long. Easy, boy." The woman couldn't believe how calm the man was being with his grandson. She had seen frazzled parents yell and scream when their child was having a temper tantrum. When the man and boy continued walking in the supermarket, they went down the ice cream aisle. The little boy, of course, wanted ice cream sandwiches, and he continued to scream. The woman was close by that she heard the grandfather calmly say, "It's okay, William, just a couple more minutes. We'll be out of here. Hang in there, boy." When the boy and his grandfather got to the checkout, the boy saw the candy bars and the soda. He wanted both. He was screaming. When he wasn't getting what he wanted, he started to throw things out of the cart. The man didn't pull the boy out of the carriage like the woman had seen many parents do in the past. He didn't give in and give his grandson the candy and soda that he wanted. Instead, he said in a very calm voice, William, relax, buddy, don't get upset. We'll be home in just 5 minutes. Stay cool, William." The shopping trip's almost finally over. Matt kept his food on the counter so that the cashier could ring him out. There were people staring at the crying boy, but the man didn't care. He just continued to speak calmly, even though the boy didn't seem to listen. The man finally finished cashing out and he and his grandson headed out to the car. By now the boy was a bit calmer. He was just happy to be going home. The woman inside finished cashing out, and she headed to the parking lot as well. When she saw the man loading his groceries into his car, she decided to approach him. She told the man that she understood that it wasn't any of her business, but she was incredibly impressed by the man's ability to remain calm. She told the man that she was so impressed that he kept his composure. Regardless of how disruptive the boy was and how out of control he was being, all the man did was tell the boy that everything would be okay. The woman told the man that William was very lucky to have a grandfather who was so calm and cool. The man looked at the woman and then he started to laugh. The woman looked at him a bit puzzled. She couldn't figure out why the man was laughing. When the man finally calmed down, he thanked the woman. He then told her that his name was William, little boy's name was Kevin. He told the woman. He was telling himself to keep calm while Kevin yelled, screamed, and acted like a little brat through their entire shopping trip. The man went on to tell the woman that he needed to tell himself to keep calm. He needed to remind himself that the shopping trip was almost over and soon his bratty grandson would be at home with his mother and father and they could deal with his temper tantrums and outbursts. The woman looked at William and she burst out laughing. She told the man that although he was speaking to himself, not his grandson, she was still impressed with his ability to remain calm. Subscribe for more.